Hey, Ken from 10-Bit Repair Guide. Very important. We had a couple of videos. One was about cleaning the equipment. One was about venting the equipment, and the importance of those two. Super important to make your investment last. But there's another very important matter, and that is the power. Your electrical service. Make sure that is just dialed in correctly from the beginning. If you have too much or too little voltage, then the equipment is not running like it's supposed to, and running it under could cause more heat. And so when you get the specs from the manufacturer, take them very serious. So if it says 230 volt VAC, have it as close to that as absolutely possible. A lot of equipment out there which is designed, what can you say, for home use, let's say it's Maytag or whatever, when they design their equipment, they have much more engineering power because it's such a much larger market. The tanning industry can only employ so many to design a product, so it will never be as, what can you say, finished as like a Maytag product. It's just not possible. It takes way more R&D. And so that's why that, and in 230 volt AC is what in Europe they have. And most of this equipment like KBL, Ergoline, Proson, and many of these brands are really from Europe, so they don't know, or they don't think about that you might be hooking it up to 245. Because that is what the service is, on let's say a Delta 3-phase service. But that's too hot. That's too much. And also the exposure sticker on the equipment is no longer working. It's not fitting the specs, and that's a really bad thing in my opinion, because you don't want to overexpose yet you want to deliver. You don't want to under-deliver, because if you under-deliver way too much, the people start to think that, oh my God, let's not listen to this. It's like we need to give the people what they want. So just ask them. We'll just give them whatever they want. But that's the thing. I mean, you really want to stick to that exposure sticker. That's technically figured out without your opinion on how much you should be having, and so it just works great. So that's another reason why you want to really attend to the power. Gauge a wire. Yeah, it's very seductive to use a smaller gauge or to run it very close to the edge to save a little bit of money on copper. The thing is that when you starve the equipment for current, the inducting pieces in there, which is called the ballasts, can be starving for current and have to be open for longer to do their work, and that wears them down sooner. So this is really like, I know it's a lot of money to get like a really nice electrical job ahead of time, when you're building the salon, but it just makes the whole your equipment last so much longer by running correctly. So be very critical. Don't say, well, you can, and make sure you get the correct booster also, that you don't starve the machine for power also there by running it on the edge, and also you risk burning out wire nuts and stuff like that. Make sure you get proper connections. So don't spink on this expense. It will beat you later down the line. And besides, it can be dangerous. So if you have any questions, please comment on this subject. I know it's a big subject, and if your electrician is in any kind of like doubt about it, place a comment, and I'll be happy to answer the question. I'm myself is educated in automation, so I have a lot of what can you say, training in assessing these kind of voltage issues. So Kent here from 10-Bit Repair Guide. Take care, guys. Bye.